So for those of you that have been living under a rock for the last several days, miHoYo, the creators of Genshin Impact, the creators of Honkai Impact, have announced that they are in the process of not only developing but nearing the completion of a brand new title called Honkai Star Rail. Now, I have gotten repeated requests over the last few days to do a dedicated video on this, and that is essentially what I'm here today to do. Now, they haven't released much information on the game thus far. They have opened up pre-registration. So for those of you that have not already, I urge you to go ahead and click the link in the description of the pinned comment to pre-register for the game. They also released a trailer for it, which we're going to look at in just a moment. And the official website is up and has some information on various of the different characters that you can go about recruiting. At least I'm assuming it's recruit. Before we jump into today's video though, I want to divert your attention to the sponsor of this video, Epic Fantasy. Epic Fantasy is a turn-based strategy gacha RPG that provides you over 150 unique heroes to collect and utilize in battle. If you're looking for something to play, but you don't necessarily have as much time as one would anticipate needing to dedicate to a brand new RPG, then this game has you covered by providing you an AFK play mechanic, allowing you to grow, to level, and more easily progress via use of their idol system. As noted, there are hundreds of different characters to recruit with their own selection of unique abilities, their own models, elemental strengths and weaknesses. There are a plethora of different things that you can do as an additive, dozens of dungeons, various different types of towers, massive world bosses, competitive PvP modes. If any of this sounds remotely like something that you are interested in playing, then I urge you to go ahead and click that link in the description and the pinned comment below to be taken directly to the game. Now, this video was uploaded to their official YouTube channel. At the time of recording this video, it has almost 600,000 views. And apparently this is actual in-game footage, but it does state that it is not indicative of the final game when the game actually launches.
Many millennia have passed. Is this what your Relo 6 has become?
Now, honestly, I haven't, I really haven't played all that much of Honkai Impact.
Let's get going.
I will note that this does resemble, like, very strongly resemble Genshin Impact. Kind of like if Honkai were made at present day. I'm not sure if it's going to turn people off or not, though.
One of them is carrying a seed of ruin, which will bring about our end.
We'll show them. We'll ace this expedition.
The special effects in this are insane, though. miHoYo really know how to make an incredible looking game. Honkai Star Rail.
Humans never conceal their desire to control the heavens. So
Now, I know there are people everywhere absolutely losing their minds over this. May this journey lead us starward. The first closed beta sign up starts on October 8th. Now, it is October 10th as of recording this video. I know it's a couple days late, I do, but I had videos I needed to post on the weekend, and thus this didn't necessarily take precedence. Now, if you navigate on over to the Honkai Star Rail website, they have a surprisingly impressive looking website design. It looks very sleek. They have a link directly to the pre-registration page. If you scroll down, it also goes on to show you 8 different characters currently. We have Himeko, we have Welt, we have Daneng, we have March 7th is her name. That's an interesting name. She's my favorite so far. We have Japard, we have Seal, we have Clara, or Clara, depending on where you are, and Asta. So my favorite characters are definitely Himeko, March 7th, and Asta, because, I mean, why wouldn't they be? Then if you scroll back up to the top and you click the pre-registration link, it takes you on over to the pre-registration survey website that goes on to state, after logging in, of course, that this is a closed beta sign-up survey. Thank you for participating in this survey of recruitment for the first closed beta test of Honkai Star Rail. Filling in this survey may win the chance to participate in the first closed beta. It is not a guarantee. This is just the opportunity to participate in it. Make sure that you fill out the correct information. The collection of data through this survey is for the purpose of analysis, may include some personal information. They go on to ask what your age is. I'm in the 31 to 35 year bracket. I may not look it, I may still look like 14 years old, but I am much older than I look. How did you hear about this test? Let's see. I actually had it recommended to me by literally 800 people. But I mean, if you put other and you just type in something like MMObyte or something like that, then, you know, they'll be alerted to the fact that maybe I brought this game to your attention. Which aspects of the game are the main reasons that attracted you to participate in the test? I like the game's strategic combat gameplay, definitely. I like the developer team. I'm sure no one is saying that after the latest Genshin debacle. I like the game's lore and stories. Yeah, I can see that. I like the characters, their appearance. Yep. I like the game's art style and quality. Yep, and you can only choose up to 4, so that's what I'd go with. In the past year, on which of the following devices have you played games? Now, they do go on to state that they do not want you to lie here, but I'm assuming the more you list, the more you select, the higher likelihood you have of getting in. So I would go ahead and choose pretty much all of those, except for I haven't played games in the past year. I feel like that is going to deter them from selecting you. Which of the following mobile games have you played for more than a month? Select all that apply. Now at this point, I urge you to go ahead and select most of them, but not all of them. I would urge you to take a look at them and see which of these share the closest similarities to Honkai Star Rail. So Honkai Impact, maybe Arknights, Genshin Impact, Punishing Grey Raven, Sin Alice, maybe Girls Frontline, Azure Lane. I mean, Epic 7, Princess Connect, Unison Lee, I don't know, I don't think. Evertale, man, that game is a giant scam. Dragon Raja, Seven Deadly Sins. I can't really think of any other ones. And they have more and more, wow. Guardian Tales, Last Claudia, Stella Arcana, and more. Which of the following games any release in the series counts? So Final Fantasy, these are all JRPGs. Legend of Heroes, Fire Emblem, Valkyria Chronicles, Dragon Quest, Persona, the Atelier series, the Tales series, Xenoblade, Kingdom Hearts, wow. On which device will you run the test? So this one I feel like you should be honest with. So I'd run it on something like the PC. I have an iPhone 11, or maybe I have an iPhone 12, I forget. No, I think we just got the iPhone 13. So I'd choose like all those 4. What is your monthly discretionary income? Your monthly income, well, I feel like, I don't know whether you should be honest or not with this, but I mean, you know, they cater to whales, so maybe 5,000 or above. How would you describe your gender? Well, I mean, I'm a male, so. And then provide your email address. And then that is, I believe, I don't want to actually go ahead and pre-register yet, but I believe that is pretty much all you need to do to pre-register for Honkai Star Rail. Now, this game looks really cool. It really does. We haven't actually seen like full in-game combat gameplay yet, but by looking at their website, it does go on to show what seems to be a battle taking place between 4 characters that you have deployed onto the field. And it looks as though there's a set of turns on the left, like characters going ahead of the person or the boss that you're fighting. So it looks as though it's turn-based, but yeah, other than that, this looks really cool. The pre-registration's open right now. I urge you to go ahead and pre-register if you haven't already and you're interested in Honkai Impact, Genshin Impact, and guys, this is going to be a full cross-platform game, and it is going to be hopefully as good quality as Genshin Impact is in terms of its cross-play compatibility and functionality.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it.